This video is about the Halong Bay, which is the UNESCO World Heritage Site, and every tourist who visits Vietnam normally visits here and enjoys. It offers a stunning view of limestone rocks which are naturally formed, and it took us around 3 hours to go from Hanoi to the place where we have to get into the cruise at Halong Bay. Throughout the journey, the tour guide, who is Vietnamese, he kept telling us about the agriculture in Vietnam, about their customs and tradition, agriculture, cremation of the dead, and about neutrality of Vietnam in the world politics, and the cordial relationship between India and Vietnam, and how Hanoi is becoming a very fast growing city, and the Indian tourists offer a lot to the economy of Vietnam, etc. So the time passed by very fast, and when we reached the place where we had to get into the cruise, first we were taken in a small boat. All of us just carried a small bag for overnight stay at the cruise and left the bigger luggages at the hotel itself. Halong Bay in northeast Vietnam is known for its emerald waters and thousands of towering limestone islands which are topped by rainforest. Sea kayak expeditions and junk boat tours, they take visitors past islands named for their shapes, including Stone Dog and Teapot islets. We also witness people doing scuba diving, rock climbing, and hiking. There is a story about the Halong Bay. The jewels that the dragons spat out became the islands and islets of the bay, which was named Ha Long, meaning descending dragon, in honor of the mother dragon and the children who helped defend the Vietnamese. This myth also expresses the belief that the Vietnamese people have dragon origins. Halong Bay is not only famous for its thousands of majestic limestone islands, but also for its unique cave system formed millions of years ago. These caves serve as living witnesses of ancient geological history and captivate millions of visitors every year with their mysterious beauty. And this is a cruise in which we stayed overnight and enjoyed the ocean view, as we were given a sea cabin which was very comfortable and spacious and very neatly kept. As soon as we arrived at the cruise, we were served lunch. Earlier we were apprehensive whether vegetarians will have enough options, but to our surprise we had enough vegetarian tasty options. Even spring roll was there, and we enjoyed a good lunch and took some rest, and then came down to go around the island. And our tour manager already told us here the itinerary is according to the cruise people, not controlled by the travel companies. So we have to see the time of the activity and we have to join as per the time, as the boats will leave exactly on time. Halong Bay was first listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1994. In 2000, the World Heritage Committee additionally recognized Halong Bay for its outstanding geological and geomorphological value, and its World Heritage listing was updated. So this is the door of the cabin in which we stayed there overnight, and you can see the interior view, how neatly they have kept, and we had a beautiful sea facing cabin with 2 beds, everything neat and clean, and a good toilet and also coffee making equipments. We can sit in the deck and watch the moving cruises there by enjoying a cup of coffee, as water bottles, coffee sachets, everything was kept perfect, and there was a neatly maintained toilet also. It was really very romantic to see the limestone mountains by sitting inside the cabin itself. In 2012, the New 7 Wonders Foundation officially named Halong Bay as one of the new 7 wonders of nature. But what we heard was the rapid economic development has led to the increasing human pressures on Halong Bay, and the coastal areas have experienced rapid growth in infrastructure development, particularly in transportation, shipping, coal mining, etc. So this is posing threats to the infrastructure of Halong Bay. and causes a lot of pollution. At the fixed time by the cruise people, we got into a boat and went for a sail around all these limestone mountains and other things, and some of our group members went for a walk inside a cave which had around 700 steps, which we did not venture. What we heard from them was it was so beautiful with stalagmites and stalactites. Historical research surveys have shown the presence of prehistoric human beings in this area tens of thousands of years ago. Tomorrow Never Dies was a very famous James Bond movie which was filmed in the Halong Bay. We avoided getting into the wave because our tour manager told us as some places the steps are very steep and some places it is not properly laid, so it will be difficult for senior citizens to. And also once you enter the cave system, you can't return back. You have to complete the entire thing and go to the other side. Only there you will be picked up by the boat. There are various types of fish in this, including the squid, and fishing is an important activity we heard. And some of our team members went for kayaking and some went for swimming, and they really enjoyed it as the weather was also good. Though it was chill outside, the sea water was quite warm. The color of the ocean water was so beautiful, bluish green. To date, we heard that there are 59 caves listed in the official registry, and there are more than 23 which are yet to be explored by travelers. How this cave system was formed is very interesting to know. From 520 to 470 million BC, Bay was subjected to intense tectonic plate movements along with severe rainfall and flooding, which caused the formation of underwater mountains. Millions of years on, the Halong Bay area began to experience a period of extreme heat and drought. The change in weather patterns is what eventually contributed to the emergence of thick limestone formations that we can see still today. The steady erosion of these sea mountains eventually delivered to us the much coveted caves of Halong Bay. The advancement of the sea and its effects on the formation of the caves can be seen on the ceilings, where a ripple-like pattern is often visible. There are many recognizable formations inside the cave, we heard from our friends, like mammoths, elephants, seals, flowers, horse and a long sword, like that. It's up to your imagination. We had a wonderful sail in the boat, and all along we witnessed the big limestone mountains, and at one spot we had to go under the mountain. That was very thrilling. That's what you are witnessing there above in the video. On the way we saw many people doing kayaking either with a partner or alone, enjoying there in the calm, nice waters. While going under the cave, we could see the erosions in the rock, and everywhere the nature's formation was fantastic, and we really enjoyed it. See how people are enjoying kayaking in the waters, and there was perfect harmonious oaring by the partners. And this is the top portion of the rock which you can see through under which we were passing, and then we reached the other part of the ocean. This ride took almost an hour, and then we were dropped at a place, and then those who wished to go and explore the cave system, they were taken by the other boat, and we were dropped back at the cruise. So this is the photo shown by some of them who went inside the cave. Like that, there were around 700 steps we heard going up and down. We also could have gone, but we were a bit apprehensive about not hurting our legs, so we stayed back. And they came back after an hour, and this is the way it went inside, and the stalagmite and stalactites, and we came back after enjoying a very good ride, had a good dinner and fun with the group members, and then went to the cabin to relax again to enjoy the mountains. After a good night's rest, the next day again we started our exploring the islands.